Welcome back to Studio Chatter. We have all become so connected to our devices over the last few months. Can we even consider going tech-free this summer? Let's welcome Jen Sitterud to the program. Her family went device-free last year and has some fabulous ideas to share with us. Welcome, Jen. Welcome back, rather.
Thank you. Yes, 2 times.
And I wasn't here last time, so I'm super excited to be able to get to know you better.
Yes.
Yeah. And we're talking screen-free. Panics me.
Yeah.
That panics every
A
part
lot
of me.
of moms, when they hear we go screen-free, they're like, how do you do it?
Well, but I think especially now,
Yeah.
because I think this is going to probably be for you a big, more
harder.
of a switch
Yeah.
this year.
Yeah.
Because we've been so technology driven with homeschooling. Where's your Chromebook? And find this, and everything is, Seesaw or iRead or iReady rather, whatever program they're using. So. All of a sudden, it's all, and then are you going to transition?
I feel like I call it like a detox. So
I
actually,
like it.
a couple weeks ago, we did kind of a screen-free week, just to kind of prepare them for screen-free summer.
So what does that look like, screen-free? Like, is it all the way?
No,
or?
so it's not 100% screen-free.
Okay.
So we kind of have an outline, like for the summertime, but for like a screen-free week, we go Monday through Friday. And if they do like screen-free, they're outside playing, then Friday night, we call it free day. So they'll get to watch a movie and kind of get to have their free time. Okay. And also on the weekends, I guess Friday night and Saturday. So,
so does that mean, like, of course you have to text and email and stuff, so that's not part of the screen-free. It's like the gaming and and
the TV, the computer, all the tablets, the laptops, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So remind us, Jen, how old are your kids?
So my oldest is 13. I have a 13-year-old, 11-year-old, 9, 7, and 4.
Okay, and out of those kids, who has their own phone?
So my oldest just barely got his.
Okay.
Just barely got a phone.
So this will be a little harder.
Tricky.
Because in the past, they probably weren't texting.
Nobody had phones, so it was easier. I feel like it was easier to, have a screen-free.
Though I have my little grandbabies that are 2 and 3, and they are like magicians on those phones, guys.
Are they?
They can like look and see the slime and like, oh, I like that slime over up. Like, it is amazing how quick that they can.
So are you screen-free during this time too?
So I feel like if my kids are going to do it, I need to do it as well. So
Okay, I want to ask.
Yes.
Let's say the kids are all in bed. It's summer, so it's 10:30. And are you really gonna like just go sneak your phone and just hop on Instagram?
Stacey, you're so mean.
Honestly,
you know what?
I know this, right?
I have to delete it from my phone, so I delete it. The apps.
Okay.
Well, especially in the summertime. I will just delete it so there's no temptation.
Okay, but you're a blogger.
Right.
And
I just started that, so I don't know this. Well, for the summer, I'm like.
So you'll have to turn on to do that,
yes,
right?
So I think for our Friday free day, I will turn it on
and you'll do your Instagramming.
Yeah, catch up a little bit.
And have you started your blog?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Slowly but surely.
Okay, so
and I will also have a free printable like next week sometime on the blog, kind of an outline of how we do it in the summer. Because we have themes from Monday through Saturday, kind of a theme throughout for every day, so they can kind of.
Okay, remind us your blog.
It's tutusandjerseys.com.
Yeah, that's so cute.
Love that. And I will miss you if you're not on Instagram because your posts are so much fun.
You're so sweet.
Well, you could just do a multiple. She could do a multiple post on Fridays.
It might get a little crazy on Friday.
We'll be like 20 posts from Jen.
Oh my gosh.
So I have a couple of questions. So for the 13-year-old that just got the phone, are we talking like smartphone or flip phone?
So he got a smartphone. He's going to be 14 next month. So.
And do you have kind of screen time or supervision on there?
Yeah,
How are you monitoring that?
We, I think it's like the family sharing on the iPhone, and we can limit the time he's on, games or whatever. Okay. So that's kind of what we've.
And do you turn him off at night or anything?
Yeah. Okay. So we'll have you turn it off at like 9, 10, until the morning time.
Okay.
So and he puts it in our room at nighttime.
I like that.
He'll come and charge.
That is incredible. So you must just have they must have the utmost respect for you. So how do you demand that almost?
I feel like because we started years ago and they were still pretty young.
Yeah.
So now they're like in the habit of it.
Right.
So
it's nothing new to them or hard to maybe give up because that's all that they know.
So our viewers that have teenagers, don't even start this because you're going to get some major pushback.
That was a negative for a 17-year-old.
But I wonder about like outside influence though, because certainly, I mean, you can take that out of their lives, but into their lives, I mean, that you wouldn't get like the pushback. Well, I mean, even for my 9-year-old, well, so-and-so's doing this TikTok, which, you know, we didn't have no TikTok, but she still is, you know, picking up on the moves down the street.
Yes.
So, I mean,
and it is hard. It is hard to limit that when they go to friend's house, you know. The first like year I was like, okay, try not to do it, you know, watch screens at friend's house, but it's hard to do that. And it was becoming too stressful.
Yeah, because it's not shaming, but they're over there, I can't do that.
Can't do this. Yes.
And you don't want them to feel
kids.
bad, right?
And screens are great. Like there are in our kids, like it's their thing. There's so much good with technology, but I feel like our kids and their developing brains, they need brain breaks.
They need interaction with people too, though. Because I have noticed that, like, we went to a party last night, and there were several people sitting around all like this, and so many people doing this, and someone was talking,
Yes.
You're kidding.
Yes. And it's like you're really not fully engaged in that person.
No.
And I noticed a few people telling a story, and then someone would look at their phone, and that person telling the story almost like shut down a little bit, like, is anyone really listening to me? And I thought, there's a portion of that that's kind of rude too. If I'm within people, I've got to learn to control myself.
I agree. And I feel like too with kids, that's kind of why I started too, because I mean, my kids have heard this so many times from me. When I was young, we played outside and we were creative. And my kids will even comment that they get along better, that they are more creative. They love screen time.
So they get it.
They get it now. I mean, obviously they're going to complain. And I tell people when we start our screen-free summers, get through that first week. It's like everyone's kind of getting out of those bad habits. Like, get through that first week of the detox. And it is awesome. Like, it really is.
I do notice that though, when you start removing the technology from the equation, they do seem to become more creative. Can we build a fort? Can we, you know, color? Can we paint? Can we? Then they start being a little more innovative to come up with ideas of their own.
Absolutely.
Because I mean, I fail as a parent with the technology sometimes, because sometimes it's easier to be like, here, go, like, keep yourself busy for a minute. Or I don't want to clean up the volcano explosion this moment. So. I mean, I mean, kudos to you, because you have to be super
engaged with them as well.
Absolutely.
And creating.
Well, and that's why we kind of came up with a theme kind of for the summers. So on Mondays, it's Make Something Monday. So they have to make something, whether it's cookies or Play-Doh. And then Tuesday, it's Take a Trip Tuesday. So we'll take a trip on Tuesdays. Wednesdays, so there's kind of a theme throughout. So
keep telling us more. Wednesday. Do you remember?
So on Wednesdays, it's Wet and Wild Wednesday, and that is their favorite.
Yeah, of course.
So it's turn on the sprinklers or
go to the pool.
Slide. Yeah, go to the swimming pool. Their favorite though is shaving cream. So I'll go to the dollar store and get lots of cans of shaving cream, and they will just drench themselves in shaving cream, like shaving cream wars, and then they'll run through the sprinklers. So it is.
Who would have ever thought of that?
And you're like, thank you, stars, because you all smell like barbasol.
Yeah, for real. And they're entertained for hours. Like, it is so awesome.
Wow.
And then Thursday, it's Thinking Thursday. So they need to do something thinking. We'll go to the library.
Dive into a book.
Yes, books. They'll do science experiments. So just something thinking. And then Friday is free day. So that's when they can.
They
Friday,
can watch
late
a movie.
Afternoon, it's like screens are on. We have pizza on Friday night, and then it's movies.
So you said if they've earned it by Friday night.
Yeah.
If they haven't earned it, give us an example of some mishaps during a week. What they
so
could
then
look like.
they won't get as much time. And now they really, like I said, they're kind of in the habit.
Okay.
So they're pretty, they kind of know the drill.
I love this.
So before we wrap up then, on Fridays then, in the pattern or over the past that you've done this, have you noticed at all that when it comes around to Friday that they have either, I mean, are they ready for screen time, or do they sometimes like, we haven't had it and don't miss it?
Kind of both. Like, it kind of depends on each kid too. Some are like, we got to get on those screens, we can't wait. And others are like, I'm going to play a little bit more. So it kind of depends on, I think, the kid. Okay. So I kind of see both.
Oh, that's
Jen,
awesome.
good luck.
Yes.
I think, I want to add though, I think this summer is probably going to be the most important summer to pull away from this.
Like the hardest
we've
maybe,
been
but most
so,
important.
Yeah, attached.
And that's exactly,
it's good to pull away.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Thanks,
fantastic.
Jen.
Thank you for
good luck.
sharing.
Awesome. Thank you.
Coming up next, we'll be talking with a local company that is helping to be a part of the solution. Stay with us for more Studio Chatter.